And for our third episode of the Garage Gym Specialist, we are featuring Braddock Fitness, and we will call it Business and Pleasure.
Oh, you wanted to see the garage gym? Running from me. Braddock Fitness, Jim Braddock.
Sage Braddock.
This is not just a standard size garage. Here we have a full size garage behind us, and here what we have is a porte-cochere garage. And Jim and Sage are going to tell us a little bit about what they've done to this garage.
Yeah, so what we've done is we've turned a third car garage, as you see, into our home gym, garage gym. We love to come out here with our clients, spread the business of fitness, also the pleasure of fitness. As it progressed past just home fitness into a business of Braddock Fitness, as you see, which my wife is the head trainer, programmer. How this all started was Sage and I both got tired of going to the YMCA, you know, your Globo gym, if you will, waiting on people to get done with their bench presses and the squat rack. We've all seen that, we know how that goes.
He's actually maximized and utilized a lot of space. Typically in a garage, we have this lip. Typically it's going to be about 3 feet wide, about 3 to 4 inches high. What the Braddocks have done is that they basically position their pull-up rig coming off of it and then utilizing this, which typically tends to be wasted space, as storage. So really maximizing their space, taking advantage of every square inch that they have so they can train personally and also run the business out of here to train their clients as well. So really maximizing and utilizing every square inch, which we always talk about, that a garage gym, the most valuable thing in a garage gym is the real estate.
When we had the idea of Braddock Fitness, you know, I wanted to offer my clients, you know, some significant amount of equipment to give them a really valuable workout when they come here and train with me. Everything's very multi-usage. So I'll use this as an example. This is a leg extension machine, and you put, for leg extensions, you know, legs are on top and you just lift the weight up. This is a place where you can put weight right here. And then you can also lay on your tummy for leg curls. So this is basically one of those 2-in-1 machines where you can get 2 amazing workouts in one machine. I'm able to easily put it up against the wall to get it out of the way and utilize floor space for other different types of movements. Same thing with this lateral pull down machine. And to make a lot of use out of this machine, we have tons of attachments that we are able to use. Barbells, I have anywhere from, you know, 15-pound trainer bar to a 45-pound barbell. What I did was I took what I use pretty much on a normal basis in the gym, and I wrote them down, and I said, okay, we need equipment that's going to be able to cater to these exercises. And then from there, you know, is when we were able to equip the gym for the many uses of our muscles.
I love it. A lot of thought and a lot of strategy went into her purchase. As you can see, a lot of the stuff that she has is multifunctional. There's not really a one-trick ponies in here. Everything will give you multiple use. Everything from a leg extension leg curl machine to a high-low pulley, essentially with a lat chair built into it, all plate loaded. So the plate loaded allows her to be able to take the units and store them upright. If this was a typical weight stack machine, you wouldn't have the ability to pick it up and store it out of the way. So the garage gym is fantastic, or the plate loaded line is fantastic for the garage gymmer because of these reasons. A lot of times they're multi-use, and they're also going to be light enough where you can move it.
One thing that was a must for me was the plexiglass. Whenever I want to do volume handstand push-ups, something like that, it's pretty imperative that your heels be able to slide easily without also damaging the wall. This is a $5 piece of plexiglass from Home Depot. Super easy to pull up. A few holes in the drywall here. No issue. Something that we really use all the time in my training. So one of the things that we really love and enjoy about the garage gym is the fact that my wife and I get to work out together. It's a really good opportunity for us just to come outside, get a good sweat. We'll turn the sono system up loud. We'll have the dogs out here. Just a really good family affair. Let me show you this. This is my favorite. We'll come outside. I know a lot of people have asked about this. This is our pride and joy. This is the rig. This is where we spend a lot of our time. We have a lot of fun out here. As you see, any gymnastics movement you want to do, rope climbs, anything like that. We've got plenty of space here. I mean, it's just super dope, super fun. We've got our Concept 2 rower here. Northern Lights air bike. Just another example of a piece of functional equipment. We got the nice yoke carry here.
First and foremost, what is your favorite piece of equipment in this beautiful setup?
I would say my new favorite right now is my assault runner, because this thing is pretty legit. I hate running, and this actually makes running comfortable, and it takes running to like a whole new level. I've used it with a few clients. You have to figure out the rhythm to get comfortable running on here. It is easy to move. It has wheels and then a handle in the back. But for right now, we keep it stationary. And I usually will incorporate the assault runner if I'm doing a little workout with some strength work, just to kind of keep my heart rate up and going.
Yeah, so I don't think this is going to surprise anybody. My favorite piece right now is directly outside. You know, I got to go back to the rig. I can do everything on here that I want to do. I really can't say enough about it. If I do want to do your bro chest stuff, I can easily throw some J clips on out here, get a squat session going on with the boys. So that's simple.
Jim's alpha rig.
Yeah, most definitely.
The alpha rig.
Most definitely. Sage knows I spend most of my time out here. When it comes to in the winter time, I'm just gonna put on some more clothes. I gotta have my rig.
We are being shipped off to a desert island.
Okay.
We can only take.
I do that every month.
Actually, you do. You can tell us all about it. We can only take one piece of equipment with us. What's it gonna be and why? Miss Sage?
Dumbbells, because you can utilize dumbbells in plenty of various movements.
For myself, if I'm gonna think about just pure functionality, if I had to think of one, I don't have one here now, but I do own one, and that would be your kettle grip.
We got a lot of stuff here, but if we can recall, what was the first piece or multiple pieces of equipment that we got when we started our garage gym journey?
I think when we first bought, the first thing we went looking for was a squat rack.
Right.
That was like the first thing on the list that we needed was a squat rack.
Yeah, and the squat rack definitely ballooned into, very rapidly I might add, into what you see today.
Yeah.
You know, we went in for a squat rack. We very quickly wanted to get all of our dumbbells. We ended up doing all of that. Before you know it, we had the bars, the plates. The next was the Concept 2 and the bike. So it just quickly went into a much bigger setup than what we entailed.
Garage gym evolves, and that's what I like to explain to people, is that don't feel obligated to have to come in and buy and have an extensive setup like the Braddocks do. It's a beautiful setup, but it took time.
And I would say don't do that, especially because what Lee just touched on, you're going to want to change multiple things as you go. You're going to get something, you're going to get it home, and you're going to say, this really isn't the best for us. And at that point, you've already made that investment, right? And you've already got it. So what I would say is take your time, use your space, figure out where you want your equipment to go, figure out if it's going to fit in your space, and then make your move.
Absolutely. Whether it's just you in the garage with a kettlebell or having a gorgeous, beautiful setup like this, both are garage gyms, both can evolve.